Could a single sentence really make 7 people, known as the most united group in the global music industry, suddenly fall silent? What if that sentence came from someone usually known for his playful personality and relaxed charm? And what if the person receiving those words was someone whose emotions are famously difficult to read? These questions suddenly flooded the minds of millions of fans when a short video clip revealed a strange yet electrifying moment. When Jeon Jungkook looked directly at Kim Taehyung and said something that made every member of BTS appear frozen where they stood. The video lasted only a few seconds. There was no dramatic background music, no cinematic setup designed to heighten tension, and the camera looked as if it had simply captured a casual moment. Yet it was precisely that simplicity that made the moment feel so real. In the short clip, Jungkook stood not far from Taehyung. Other members such as Kim Namjoon, Park Jimin, Min Yoongi, Kim Seokjin, and Yoon Hoseok were nearby, appearing to chat casually as they usually do. But within seconds, the atmosphere changed. The camera did not capture every word clearly, but the reactions that followed made millions of viewers feel as if they were witnessing a fragment of a story that had yet to be fully told. Taehyung, who usually appeared relaxed and playful, suddenly stopped moving. Jimin, who had been laughing just moments before, slowly covered his mouth. Namjoon turned his head with a serious expression. Even Jin, who often lightened the mood with humor, stared at Jungkook with a look that was difficult to interpret. That question spread across social media platforms within minutes of the video being uploaded. In a very short time, the clip became a major topic of discussion among ARMY. Some fans attempted to read Jungkook's lips. Others slowed the video down several times. A few even tried to analyze Taehyung's facial expressions to interpret what he might have been thinking. But what made the moment even more fascinating was Taehyung's reaction after hearing the words. Instead of laughing the way he normally would, Taehyung simply stared at Jungkook for several seconds without saying anything. The look in his eyes wasn't anger, and it didn't seem like sadness either. It felt more like the expression of someone who had just heard something completely unexpected. Taehyung's eyes widened slightly, and then he lowered his head as if he were thinking deeply about something. It didn't take long for the video to go viral. Many fan accounts reshared it with dramatic captions. Some wrote that the moment was too sweet to ignore. Others suggested that there might be something deeper than just a joke. Some even jokingly described it as the 5 seconds when the whole world paused. But the story didn't end there. A few hours after the clip began trending, another intriguing detail emerged that made fans even more curious. Apparently, the moment occurred while the BTS members were talking about a rather surprising idea, a special cruise that might become a unique gift for their fans. According to fragments of conversation heard in other circulating clips, Jungkook and Taehyung had been discussing the possibility of doing a cruise trip with fans in the future. At first, the idea sounded like a joke. But the way Jungkook said it made many people wonder if it might actually be more than just playful talk. Some ARMY who replayed the video repeatedly began noticing a small detail that had previously gone unnoticed. When Jungkook spoke to Taehyung, his tone sounded slightly more serious than usual, more like someone presenting an idea he had been quietly thinking about for a long time. Taehyung's reaction afterward only deepened the mystery. He didn't immediately respond. Instead, he gave a small smile and glanced toward the other members. Jimin chuckled softly, as if he understood something others didn't. Namjoon slightly raised his eyebrows. Jin covered his face with his hand while laughing quietly, as though trying to contain a spontaneous reaction. All of this made fans feel like there might be a story happening behind the scenes that they weren't fully aware of. Was Jungkook revealing a secret plan? Or was it simply a joke that happened to be caught on camera? Speculation continued to grow. Many fans said the moment revealed a rare side of Jungkook and Taehyung's relationship. Over the years, the two had become known for their unique chemistry. Sometimes they appeared like best friends constantly teasing each other, but at other times they showed a level of emotional closeness that deeply moved fans. That's why when this video appeared, many people felt as if they were witnessing a rare and authentic moment, and perhaps it was precisely that spontaneity that made the moment so captivating. One of the most widely shared comments described them as looking way too adorable together. That simple phrase quickly became a small catchphrase among fans discussing the clip. Many noted how sincere Jungkook's gaze looked while speaking to Taehyung. Others pointed out that Taehyung seemed slightly shy after hearing the words. All these tiny details made the video feel like an unfinished puzzle, and when something feels like a puzzle, people naturally want to solve it. In the following days, the video continued to circulate widely. Some fans wrote long analyses about Jungkook's body language. Others connected the moment with past interactions between Jungkook and Taehyung. A few fans even recalled earlier occasions when the two members had talked about travel ideas or special experiences for fans. Could the cruise mentioned in the video actually happen? That question began appearing more frequently. Some people argued that the idea sounded too ambitious. Organizing a cruise with fans would certainly not be a simple task. But others believed that if there was any group capable of doing something extraordinary for their fans, BTS would be the most likely. After all, throughout their career, BTS had repeatedly gone beyond expectations, and for ARMY, every experience involving BTS always felt special. That's why when Jungkook casually mentioned the cruise idea, many fans immediately began imagining something extraordinary. Imagine a massive ship filled with music, laughter, and unforgettable moments shared between artists and fans who had long supported them from afar. Imagine Taehyung and Jungkook standing on the deck of a ship, greeting fans from around the world. Imagine nights filled with BTS songs echoing across the ocean. Perhaps that's why the video felt so captivating. It didn't just show a simple interaction between two BTS members. It opened the door to the possibility of something bigger, something that made fans feel included in the same dream. It's no surprise that once the clip spread online, many ARMY began leaving excited comments. Some said they were ready to start saving money if the cruise ever became real. Others joked that they had already started packing their bags. And of course, many fans quickly encouraged others to do one important thing: pre-save the project mentioned in the conversation. The name that appeared was Ararang. For some people, the name sounded familiar. Ararang carries strong cultural meaning in Korean tradition. But within the context of the video conversation, many fans speculated that Ararang might be part of a new creative project connected to the cruise idea, or something completely different from anything BTS had done before. No one knew for sure. Yet that uncertainty made the conversation even more exciting. One thing was clear: the short video had created a new wave of excitement among fans. Many felt the moment highlighted the warmth within the BTS members' friendship, a reminder that behind their global fame, they were still 7 friends sharing spontaneous ideas. Sometimes those ideas sounded wild. Sometimes they seemed impossible, but it was often from those ideas that extraordinary things were born. And perhaps, just perhaps, the sentence Jungkook said to Taehyung in that brief clip was one of those moments, an idea that first sounded like a joke, a sentence that made everyone in the room fall silent, a moment that lasted only seconds but was enough to make millions of people around the world wonder, what exactly are Jungkook and Taehyung planning? Will that cruise really happen? Or will the moment simply become another funny memory that ARMY continues to cherish? For now, there is no clear answer, but one thing is certain: the video continues to be commented on, reshared, and analyzed by fans across multiple platforms, and every time someone watches it again, they might feel the same emotions they felt the first time, and the sense that behind those few simple seconds, there may be a much bigger story waiting to unfold. So now the question returns to fans around the world.